All right, so here's my new segment I'm gonna do. It's called Gripe Hour. Uh, guess what? Spoiler alert! Right off the bat, it's probably not gonna be an hour long. It's probably gonna be like 15 minutes. But anyway, um, I'm pissed off about a lot of shit. Uh, so let's start off with my mother buys bananas, right? She buys bananas. Nobody eats bananas. Nobody in this house eats bananas. She'll buy like a bushel of them, and they'll just sit there, and they're already fucking rotting. Like no nobody eats them. My father doesn't eat them. I would like to eat them. I just don't get around to it. She doesn't eat them. Why the fuck are you buying bananas? Don't fucking buy shit that nobody's gonna eat. What the fuck? And like, she gets all this food and then she cooks it, and like it just sits in the fridge. And my father will come to me and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, there's this and that in the fridge," and you'll be like, "Dad, I've ordered like 3 or 4 fucking things that I wanted that are already in the fucking fridge. I'm gonna eat that shit because I paid for that. I'm not being force fed here. I'm not like I'm, just, cook what you're gonna cook based on what you're gonna eat. Like I don't I'm not responsible for like eating your food, and that's so perverse too, because it's like, oh well, we're your parents, so you live at home. We're gonna cook food. Cook what you're going to eat. I'm not asking for anything. I decide what I eat. I don't know what the fuck. It's just like a waste of everything. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of food. I, just cook what you're going to eat. I don't. Oh yeah, there's leftover pasta in there. If you want some. No, I don't want pasta. Dad, I'm not like you. I don't eat pasta every fucking night of the week. Yeah, like once in a while. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't eat pasta every fucking night. I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to eat what I feel like eating. And I order food or I go get food because that's what I feel like eating. I don't. You can't just like pile fucking shit up and be like, oh well, this is in there. This is in the fridge. All right, yeah, you cooked that. That's yours. I don't. I'm not fucking worried about it. It's ridiculous. It really is. Last night, woke up. It was like 1:30 in the morning. Right. I'm supposed to be at work at 11 p.m. I I tried to call out, and I was like, "What? Like, all right, Sean. Like, what am I supposed to do here?" Like, he's like, "It's better if you come in late than just to not come in at all." I was like, "All right." So, even though I was fucking hungover as fuck, um, I figured it out. I got a 5-hour energy at the gas station. I popped up, went in, got some shit done. Then, you know, so I'm already like almost 2 hours late, or almost 3 hours late. Uh, I finally start getting down to brass tacks, and I'm getting some shit done. And then one of the other managers comes up to me and he's like, "Oh yeah, some big wig is coming in this morning from corporate. He's gonna take a look at the aisles." I was like, "What the like, if I knew that when I came in, even being late, if I knew that when I came in, then I would have been fucking busting my ass. I don't understand. Like, fuck, nobody has any fucking logic at all. It's ridiculous. And I love those guys. Wherever I work, whoever I work with, that's my team. That's my unit. You know, we stick together, we help each other out. But to drop that kind of news on me when it's like, dude, tell me that when I walk in the fucking door so I know what I'm doing. I don't want to, because I'm like taking my sweet ass time. You know, oh, I'm late. It's a shit day. It's an easy day, but it's a shit day. There's no truck coming in. There's no 800, so we're just moving shit around basically. And then, you know, like 4:30, they drop this shit on me, and I'm like, I'm here for another 3 hours. Like, how the fuck? I could have got so much more done if you just told me that right away. Ah, like the other day, my neighbor over here, she had like a gas leak. My father, I think it was like 2 in the afternoon. He goes, "Yeah, I smell like butane in the bathroom because we had the bathroom window open because it's been nice out. So the smell was the fumes were coming right in the window." And I was like, "I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I can't. I don't have a good sense of smell. I smoke like a pack a day. I don't. My sense of smell is not very good. Um, Plus, I smoke weed and I drink a lot. So anyway, he's talking about that, and then I'm in like voice chat with a couple people. Uh, I'm sitting on the porch with my laptop and talking to people. My mom comes up. She like has this wrinkly face, like dude, she's like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "What's wrong now?" And she goes, "Oh, I smell like butane or something, or like fuel or gas." Or and I was like, "Oh." Uh, and she went over. She called my neighbor over, and she was like, "Yeah, there might be something going on with your tank back there." And so then it turns into this whole thing where like we gotta like, do I call a fire department? She ended up calling like uh the town service, and they came over, like the gas company, and they came over and they fixed it. Um, she tasked me with looking up the number because I was sitting there with a computer, so I, I ended up looking up the town gas company, and it came up a gas station. So she called, and it was a gas station. So then I had to look up the actual gas company. So then I got that, and they came. But I don't know. There's like too much going on here. Like my my sister-in-law and my nephew came over yesterday, and you can't like I, kid looks so fucking depressed. He can't see his friends because of this COVID shit. He can't hang out with his friends. He's walking around in the front yard kicking rocks. Uh, like, "Hey Anthony, you want some Italian ice?" He goes, "Yeah." So I got him a bunch of got him like I have like 4 different flavors right now. I gave him one of each, and that's that. Hopefully he's happy with that. I was like, don't eat it all in one place. Uh, but there's just I don't know. There's so much shit going on. Between like sometimes work is paradise for me. Sometimes I'd rather get the fuck out of here and just go to work. And then other days, it's like my back is fucking killing me, and I can't do it. I just cannot do it. And I'm having trouble with HR. There, if everything goes to HR, when shit goes to HR, it's not good at all. Uh, so they're fucking, they're fucking porking me, and it's just like how do you deal with it when you just be like a lazy piece of shit, or when I go to work, if I show up for work, I bust my fucking ass. I do other people's jobs that I'm not even supposed to do. It doesn't matter where I work. Doesn't matter if it's FedEx, UPS, BJ's, the Boston Globe, wherever the fuck I've ever worked. I've done other people's jobs for them because they're too slow. But then there's the stress of you have to worry about, am I taking hours away from these people, and how am I affecting or impacting their day? And it's like I just want the shit to get done. I just want it to be done. And like I was saying, we had a big wig from corporate come in today. I was like, I'm looking at this kid Tommy. He's like, he's a good worker, but he goes at his own pace, and I just wish whoever I worked with had this. There was another manager, Ganiel. I started asking him, like, yeah, so Chuck gave me a bunch of signs to put up. Do you know if he's gonna drop that pallet, or do you know what he's doing here? He's like, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him. I was like, what the fuck? If I don't have any direction, then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. If you give me proper direction, I will get a shitload of work done. But if I don't have that direction, then I'm fucked. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just hilarious to me. There's so much shit going on, and like everybody's, myself included, everybody's just like looking out for themselves nowadays because of this corona shit. Everybody's scared. Everybody's just, well, I'm just gonna do my thing, and that's understandable. But come on, if you want the job, it doesn't fall on me. If some bigwig from corporate comes in and he's looking at the store, it doesn't fall on me. Like if something doesn't look right or if a product isn't out, you gotta tell me what to do so I can get it done for you. It's ridiculous. It really is. And I love those guys that I work with, but some days it's like, what the fuck, dude? I got the main manager right now is this guy who he did 3 tours in the Middle East, and I worked with another guy who did 8 tours in the Middle East, and these guys are like, they're spot on. They understand. They get that whatever team you're a part of, that's your team. You work together. Some of these other guys, they're hard workers, but they don't get it. They don't understand. And it fucking sucks because you don't want to call anybody out on anything, and you don't want to piss anybody off. And I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure that I've pissed a lot of those guys off because I've been absent a bunch of my attendance is like my biggest fucking, it's like my what do you call it? Fucking oh jeez. Anyway, it's my main weakness. Um, if I wake up and it's like 11:30, I was supposed to be there at 11. Forget it. It's not happening. Everything has to go according to plan. I can't just, even if they say it's all right. It's like, yeah, just come in late. I can't, like, it completely fucks me up. I can't. Everything has to go exactly the way it's supposed to go. So that's work, and then there's shit at home, and like shit is just fucking awkward. I had to go deliver some supplies to my grandmother yesterday, and I made her a little care package and put a note on it. I was like, I hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you in a while. And um, on the way there, like I ran a red light. I just like blanked out, and like I ran a red light, and I was like, oh god, this is because that just sits with you for the rest of the day and into work. Like then I had to go to work last night, so that just sat with me until I went to work, and then while I was at work, and I felt like a fucking idiot because I don't. My biggest pet peeve is people who don't know how to drive, and so when I make a mistake, it's a huge fucking deal to me. It bothers me. It even and I'm a better driver drunk than most people are sober. So that's where it like really hurts. And like all the mental stress of all these little just these little details, it weighs on your back and your neck. That's actually a real thing. It fucks you up. Your body's like completely fucked up. If you mental stress weighs on your body, it really does, and that sort of sucks. And I like last night. Every time I go on break, right, I go out to my car, right. I got booze in the console, right, a little bottle of booze. I got my cigarettes. I'll light up a cigarette. All of a sudden, I have to take a shit, and I'm like, man, all right, this is eating into my break. Yeah, I try to cheat and like go take a shit before break. It just doesn't happen. So last night, I was smoking a cigarette in my car, and I had a little hit of booze, and I was like, all right, feeling nice now. I don't go crazy. I don't. It's not like I'm stumbling over pallets and shit. I just it's like a medical issue at this point. I have to have it in my system. Um, so sitting there, I'm a little relaxed. All of a sudden, I gotta take a shit. So I go in. The fucking there's like a gate that you go in the back door and there's like a gate and somebody has to like buzz the thing so it opens, and nobody was around, and I didn't feel like ringing the bell and waiting 5 fucking minutes for somebody to show up, so I was just like, fuck this, and I just went back to my car. I mean, I'm telling you, where is it? I'm telling you right now, if you have back pain, if you have neck pain or any pain anywhere, use this shit. All right. I'm getting so fucking tired of. It's like every night, and then on top of that, you got me. I think I mentioned this in like the last video I made. My mother like lied to me about um, my uncle's funeral. And I could have gone. I could have gone and at least heard the sermon and like been there. And she fucking lied about it. Like she didn't tell me. My brother went. My nephew went. I don't. You know how many years I've spent talking to this guy? Oh, but I can't go. Oh, my nephew can go, who probably doesn't even know who the guy fucking is. Seriously? Pisses me the fuck off. There's just so much pissing me off right now. And this COVID shit, it really doesn't help at all. You know how many ex-military friends I have? They have a vaccine. Just put it out. It's so fucking stupid. Can you please just put everybody at ease so that we don't have to like act like fucking idiots? It's ridiculous. They have probably a fucking cure for cancer. Come on, man. It's fucking stupid. Like, you know, the more time I spend on this earth, I just, like, over and over again, I realize that nobody really gives a fuck about anybody but themselves. And people are perfectly within their rights to only care about themselves. But it would be nice. It would be nice if people cared about each other. And it's extremely depressing to watch. I mean, like, all right, here's another thing. Like, every year, we go up to Maine and we spend a week or two up there. And it's very nice. It's relaxing. We go places. We check out different places in Maine. We go to the beach. It's very nice. Nice weather. Very relaxed environment. We're in a cottage. It's good. This year, because of COVID-19, um, like, I guess, so apparently my brother and my sister-in-law and my nephew are going. My parents don't want to go because they're paranoid. All right, good for you. Um, I'm not scared. I even told a lady at CVS, I'm like, she's like, oh, do you want a bag for this? I was like, I'm not scared of this shit. And she was like, oh, good for you. And then I felt like a fucking retard, obviously. Oh, you're special. Yeah, but anyway, so I was talking to my parents. I was like, all right, so you guys aren't going there. Can I still go up there and go up with them? And they're like, yeah, if you want to. I was like, well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go up there. I'm not scared of this shit. I'm not worried about it. Whatever he says, I listen to. I don't. I've never been religious, but I do have a purpose, apparently. Um, and while I want my family to be safe, and they're saying that, like, you know, younger people, like, my nephew, are like carriers for the disease. Fuck it, I'm going up to Maine. I'm, nothing bad's gonna happen. I think there's more fear than any actual problem. A lot of people have died, but this shit is just, it's stressing me the fuck out. Like, it's like that fucking meme that I made where I have a gun to my head and like, oh, here's your fucking social distancing. Yeah, like, you can't talk to anybody anymore. You can't. And this morning, I came in late to work, so I stayed an extra hour. And when you stay an extra hour, that usually the store opens at 9. It opens at 8 for seniors. So I was there till 8. 5 minutes before 8, they open the doors. I can't even, just loads of people in their fucking 70s and 80s just cruising down the aisles wearing masks and shit, and it was just like fucking depressing. It really just, like, if you have a vaccine, just put it out. What the fuck are you doing? What is this shit? We're supposed to just live like this now? Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. You might as well just fucking nuke the U.S. and we'll just Mad Max it. Everybody driving around in customized fucking vehicles, machine guns. It's so stupid to me. It's hard enough. Well, I got serious back pain, serious neck pain, and I'm trying to get through a single night of work, and then we get all this shit going on too. All you hear on the news, all you hear anywhere. I swear, if I go to the fucking main YouTube page, there's gonna be you know how there's 8 videos that they link, they give you 2 rows, and then there's like stuff further down. All COVID. All COVID. It's all anybody's talking about. And you try to like escape from it, but you can't. There's no it's it's not even you could die from the disease, or you could die from the stress of the disease existing. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I really don't. I wish everybody would shut the fuck up. There's enough on my plate that I don't have time for that. I don't. We gotta figure something out. We gotta figure out some kind of solution. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm worried about this fucking fedora I've had for years that I don't even want. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that. I could throw it in a trash bag, but somebody might buy it. Maybe I could sell it. I don't know. There's too many little details. It's like Bukowski said. It's not a heart attack that's gonna kill you. It's like a broken shoelace that's gonna kill you. It's fucked up. I'm fucking sick of all of this, and this has been Gripe half hour. Looks like a lot of shit pissing me off right now. I am very close to literally beating a hole in one of these fucking walls. There's only so much a person can take. Like the other day, my mother goes, yeah, I told her like, oh yeah, I got Grammy those 1,000 milligram vitamin C tablets. I got them online, and they came in the mail today. So I'm gonna go deliver them with a little care package. I'm gonna put some tissues in there, some toilet paper, some paper towels, a little bit of I got some hand sanitizer because liquor stores are apparently selling hand sanitizer now. So I grabbed one of those. I was like, yeah, I should use all this. And in my head I was like, this is my thing. This is my mother asked me because I can't speak to anybody from her side of the family. Apparently, she's a fucking gatekeeper. Uh, she was like, "Oh, Grammy was wondering if you could get her some vitamin C tablets." I was like, "I'll see what I can do." Okay, couldn't find them at work. Apparently, we don't carry them, even though I swear to God I saw them. Um, so I got them online. I got them. They came in the mail yesterday. I made a care package, and I drove over there. Almost got in a car accident 2 times. There's a bridge you got to go over. It's like this classic thing that it's just the shittiest fucking. There are like mirrors and stuff that you can like see who's coming. And I was making a joke to myself as I was going up the bridge because there's only one lane. And I was like, in my head, like talking to somebody, like, "Oh, you're crossing the bridge too?" Because this happens every fucking time you go over that bridge. It's just 2 cars at the top. Somebody has to back down. So I backed down. I was trying not to hit the guardrail and shit. The person behind me was nice enough to not drive right into me. The person on the other end, who hadn't crossed the bridge yet, was nice enough to let me go. He was a trooper. But anyway, I went over there with the care package, and my mom's like, do you want a card to write on? And I was like, Mom, just this is between me and my grandmother. This isn't your thing. This isn't. She does that all the time. She fucking needles all the time, and I cannot stand it. Ugh. Like I got like latex gloves. I saw like a pack of latex gloves at the store, and I was like, oh, well, the store's not open yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this right now. These are hard to find, and it was like 2 packs of 400 pairs. So I gave one to my sister-in-law because she is actually taking care of COVID patients right now, and my aunt works at a school, and I don't know I don't know what's going on there with schools. Obviously, they're closed, but she still has to. She has some obligation. Um, so I was gonna give the other one to her, and she showed up one day like with her daughter, and they were like outside talking to my mom, and I I just happened to notice they were out there, so I opened the door. I was like, "Oh, Mom, did you give her the gloves?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah." Like a week later, we were talking about the gloves, me and my mother, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I gave them to her." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like that's why I got them for her. Like this isn't your shit. I'm doing this for other people. The fuck? She just like fucking micromanage every single aspect of my life. It's just ridiculous." And then then she pulls that like, "Oh, why are you mad?" Shit. Like, I don't know. This has been gripe hour. I might do this like every day. It's kind of fun. But for now, everybody have a safe day.